Deputy Ruth Coppinger.
Ken Corley, thank you. Just be very brief. I just wanted to ask the Minister how many plebiscites have been held in Ireland. I think the answer is none, because you've just invented something that you haven't clarified what its status is. From what I've read, there's two types of plebiscite. One is a mandatory one, that the government must act on the vote of the people on an issue, and the other is advisory. So can the Minister clarify which type of plebiscite you're planning on holding? The reality is that you were bounced into this because you knew that the will of the people in this country is very much to keep water in public hands for the reasons that have already been outlined. And it's quite laughable. Are you going to be shouting people down now?
Please,
the carry-on of you is unbelievable. It's quite laughable to hear some people over there talking about Europe. We don't do anything that they do in Europe. In Europe, they've corporation tax twice ours. Actually, the model is Britain. It is the United Kingdom. It's much more likely that you'll go down the exact same road that they've done there. And just to say this for the last time in here, the idea that there's nobody in this Parliament that is in favour of privatising Irish water is absolutely ridiculous. There are neoliberal hawks in this Parliament who would privatise their own mothers and privatise anything that moves. And the idea that there's somehow an ideological consensus that water must be public is absolutely ludicrous.
Please, Deputy, please. No,
I have to say, Ken Corley, it's great to see a few government members in here tonight, because it's been empty benches over there for the previous debates. Maybe if they had been here before, they'd have heard these arguments. But can I just say, they obviously don't know how to conduct a debate, but can I just say the idea that there's somehow an ideological aversion to privatising the water system is absolutely ludicrous. There are loads of TDs that I could list off who would like to see the water service privatised, as they've supported every other privatisation. But the only reason that they don't propose it is that they can't.
Please, members, just Deputy Coppinger has the floor, please.
I'll just hang on for a minute.
Deputy Coppinger, continue. Yes, and I want no more. No, yes, yeah. No, please.
And it's hilarious that you're in the Ken Corley's chair on many an occasion, but you don't afford the rest of us any respect. So can I just finish by saying I'd like the Minister to clarify, when was the last plebiscite we had in Ireland, or did you just come up with this idea of late? It's very, very obvious that the Troika, as I said before, twisted the arms of you lot for the last 6 years, and they could easily twist the arms of another government that will come in, and that will be a plebiscite gone out the window. A referendum, a constitutional referendum, will be the best safeguard, but you've set your hearts and your faces against conceding one. But that's what most of the people in the country want, and it's another mistake you're making. But listen, I'm very confident that in April there'll be mass non-payment of these bills, and you and the water charges will be consigned to history.
Thank you, Deputy